Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sharing Creations by Carrie. It's Carrie. Hope you're doing well. We have a Michael's Hobby Lobby and Temu haul. When I went to training today, I decided I was going to Hobby Lobby. Well, I couldn't find glue. Sorry. So I decided, well, let me go to Michael's and get some glue. I got more than just glue. So I took my allergy pills, hoping that I wouldn't cough. But I feel a tightness in my chest, so I'm probably gonna cough, so I apologize for that. I relocated my phone, so hopefully there's no shaking and no obnoxious spring noise and all that extra. So at Michael's, we'll start at Michael's, go to Hobby Lobby, then Temu. I spent $51.81. And right now Michael's is having a sale on their recollection collections. Papers, inks. There was 3 locations I went to with recollections and they were on sale. Buy one, get one 50% off. So I didn't even realize it. I just went in as a goal of what I couldn't find at Hobby Lobby. I looked for it at Michael's. I went to go get paper at Hobby Lobby, where I usually get my paper. And they had no 110 card stock, 110 pound card stock. I wanted to get 110 for the base of my card so that if I'm putting a lot of things on the front, like a shaker and all that other stuff, that the 65 pound kind of gets a little on the flimsy side. And so I found one that was 100 sheets for $16.99. Had I realized that there was a sale, I probably would have grabbed another color. I think I looked to see if they had black because I was going for the 2 basics for a card base. And because they were having a sale, their paper was a little on the light side. At least the one in my area. Still $16.99 for 100 of them. The 8x11s for the 110 pound. I thought that was a pretty good deal. So then, because I'm going to venture into embossing, and because I could not find embossing ink at on Temu, so I didn't find any in Hobby Lobby. Doesn't mean that they didn't have any. I just didn't find it, and I could have very well been looking in the wrong place. I was trying to find glue, and there's 2 main glues that everybody uses in crafting. I think Bear something, and I think you can only get that on Amazon. Well, I don't shop on Amazon. I got my reasons. To each his own. I choose not to. Bad experiences. I'll just leave it at that. So I had purchased glue at Michael's before, so I knew they had some. And the girl was saying that they were moving stuff around. So I'm like, why are you moving stuff around when you know that people that are regulars go to the same location looking for something and they can't find it? So then the poor people that work there have to do a wild goose chase because that poor girl was like, I asked her, she took me from the back of the store to the front of the store to where they put the glue. And then somebody was standing there waiting to ask for help after me. So that girl was having a hard time doing her job, which was stocking the shelves. So So I think management needs to work on that a little bit. And I noticed, which normally does not happen in Hobby Lobby, there was a whole lot of people standing around. And two long lines and only two registers open. That I've never seen at Hobby Lobby. So they didn't have glue, so and I didn't find this, but sales across the board anyway. So they had the embossing ink with a refill bottle, the pad and the ink for $7.99. Well, in Recollections, if you buy one, you get the second one 50% off. So this is normally $7.99 for the anti-static bag. So it was $3.99. Baby powder's cheaper, but I just wanted to not have to fight with a container and a brush. And this way I can just pull it out of my container and boop boop, static, anti-static, everything up. So I went the lazy way out. So I got these, and then I wanted to test out ink pads from other places because it's been a while since I bought ink pads. And so I was specifically looking to try out black ink of a different brand because I have another brand that I bought and I can't even remember what store it was, but don't really care for that one either. That one takes a while to dry. And really didn't want to pull out my heat gun every time I used an ink pad. And I pretty much have to pull out my heat gun now when it comes to Temu inks. So they happen to have a sale, whereas you buy one, $3.99. There was some that was $5.99 too. They had some huge ones too. I don't know what you'd need a huge one for, but they were $1.99 for the second one. I paid $5 for two. By the way, anybody interested in white ink pads? Because I bought one at Temu and it sucked. It was translucent. Now, if you're going for translucent, that's fine. But this is, of course, I made a mess. And when it's still coming off. So, that's not good. Is it still wet? No, it's still wet. Why is it still wet? The black dried like instantly. So I guess the white takes time. But at least it's dark enough to where you can actually see the white as opposed to the Temu one, which I stamped like 5 times and still never got a clear white like that. So give me a second. I'm trying to get this white ink off my hands. I hate having things on my fingers. Doesn't match being a crafter and not liking your hands dirty. So then I got this Tombow glue, which I have a bigger bottle, which I'm running out of. They didn't have a bigger bottle. All they had was this bottle, and then they had the clear. Well, the big bottle was in the clear. I need to see where I'm putting them drops. So I opted for the smaller one for $5.99. And then I thought I would try another glue. And this is from iCraft for $6.99. It's a liquid glue. Says it dries clear and permanent. Got a precision tip, which is what I'm definitely looking for. So I'm going to give that a try and see if that's any good. So that is Michael's. Then I went to Hobby Lobby and I spent $39.55. They also were having a sale on their paper crafts. So, cha-ching, I got another sale. So I moseyed into the ink section because I wanted to see about getting a black ink. I got sidetracked. See the fluorescent orange stickers? Yep, got sidetracked. So these are normally $10.99 and they were on sale for $2.74. I could not believe what price I was seeing. I have the other cut, they had three of them in packs like this, and I have the other four, which is three shades of brown and a black, I believe. And so I said, let me get these pretty colors. Not bad for the price. And then I found this. Oops. I found this little pack. So I'm like, well, let me try them. See if I like them better than the Temu ones. Because I'm fairly new to. I dabbled in ink pads, but I think I have maybe three or four the most. And so I wanted to expand my colors, and these weren't on sale. And you get 12 of them for $6.99. Not a huge low price, but it's not bad either. I was like, oh, 12 of them for $6.99? That's not bad. Not Temu price bad, but it's not bad. So I liked it. It had two blues, two greens, two pinks, a red, yellow, a gray, two purples. So I picked that. And then also, because their paper was on sale, which I didn't even notice the signs. It was so ridiculous that I didn't even notice the signs. But I wanted black paper because I am obsessed with having black and white paper. White to do, like, if I wanted to stamp for the front of my card, and then depending, leaning towards more the stamping, um, a white piece, and then having a black trim, and then coloring the stamp, adding some colors to it, and then doing a black sediment. So I wanted to get some of those. Well, these were 50% off. The the white ones, I can't remember why I didn't get the white ones. I think they were a little bit more, which, duh, should have got the white ones because they were only $2.69, so they were 40% off. So I'm kind of kicked myself for not paying that much attention because I got stuck on the ink section. I went to the paper section first, and I didn't find the thick pads that I was looking for, so I kind of got discouraged and kind of walked away. Sorry, noisy. While I was in the ink section, I saw more stickers, and I jumped on these, which oddly enough, some of them, I dipped into some of them because I was playing Testaroo. Some of them were $5.99, and then some of them were $6.99 originally, but they were all marked down to $1.49. I jumped at all of the ones that they had on sale, and I believe there was only 7. I mean, annoyed if I missed one, but these work really well also, and they dry super fast. And I'll show you it in the Temu haul. I did it use it on stamps, but $1.49, and I've got 2 variations. I think it's green. Or is that a really soft blue? Um, this is orange, and that's red. So nice batch of colors. I like the fact that I could get similar, close, like medium, light, medium, dark, in at least one of the colors. And then a bit of a splurge. Tim Holtz ink pad storage tin. So I already have 7, and there's only 15 slots. So I'll probably get a few more down the road to expand the color palette a bit more. But I hate the fact that I have no containers right now for my ink pads. And so I definitely, they're in a storage thing where it has 8 drawers. It's a metal frame, but it has like the soft baskets. And so my ink pads are in there. And I want to organize it better. So this is the start of my organizing my ink pads. So I'll probably look in my craft room for another container because I probably have one floating around here somewhere and try to organize my ink pads better. So that was just a I wanted it purchase, not on sale. That's all right. So now off to Temu's haul. It was $31.18, and I had a $5.65 credit, which is from rebates from when things went down in price. And I regularly checked for when prices dropped, and they give you the difference. So I had $5.65. So I ended up paying only $31.18 for this stuff. So as you can see, I have continuously went for black and white paper. These are 8x11. I ordered this probably close to 2 weeks ago. I apparently am super obsessed with black and white paper. So the black is $6.35. The white is always more. $6.48. The white's out right now. And there's, darn it, I forgot to. I think there's 25 in each package. Which, if you compare it to, and this is only 65 pound, you compare it to the other stores, you definitely get more. But I didn't foresee going to any of the stores anytime soon. So I keep buying it. Now I'm halting on buying that cardstock white and black. I don't need any more. So this is an ink or a stamp set. It was $4.31 and it has 4 in it. I think I read that it was small. Then when I took them out of the package, I was like, wait, they're awfully small. And then I remember I picked them specifically so that I could do fronts of cards with them. So that's what I did with this one. Those postcards that I bought a while back are going to be like a thorn in my side. Because even the dull side the ink doesn't dry well. And so I used these on both. This set. The green one on this one, and obviously 2 of the blues, and the candy apple red. These 3 still feel like they're not quite dry. This one, instant dry. So I'm using Distress Oxide when I stamp too, not just ink pads. I don't know if you're supposed to. I don't know if this is used for something else, but I don't care. So these are cute. They're out right now. But these could be really cute on a card. So if I clean this up and I mount it on another colored background and even put it on a green card or something, this would be a cute thank you card. So I like those. I normally wouldn't intentionally buy small stamps, but I was envisioning a certain size that would fit nicely on the front of a card. And then I went for this stamp die set. So it will stamp much better than this when you do it. Obviously, individually, it'll come out better. But it was only $1.78. I was trying to do the whole put the stamp down, stamp away, and then flip it over and press it down on a piece of paper. So I didn't do so hot right here in here. It stamps really nice though. I mean the detail in it is nice. So I'm thinking these can be colored. You can stamp it on a piece of white cardstock and then color it in with color pencils or markers or whatever medium you want to use. And so I was like outside the box. I don't usually go for sunflowers, but I liked it. And the sediments are nice. I was hoping that the sediments would be a little bit bigger, but because like this one's a decent size for a card, the front of a card. That's a little small, that's small, and that's small. So I mean, like these could be what's that thing? Know that you are loved. So these would be good for inside. I was hoping that one was a bigger in that size. Suddenly I can't talk. So then here comes the die set. So there's multiple ways that you can use the die set. Is you can stamp it on or die cut out the backing. It was $3.98. Sorry, you're gonna hear the noise. But there's a bunch of pieces to this one. So that cuts out that part. Then you've got the center, which is this part. There's a few ways to build your die set. That's a leaf. So you can do a solid background for that leaf and do a layering. You've got these two pieces. You've got the small um, sunflower. You've got two small leaves. And then this one, it's you can do just the dies. You can do just the stamps. I was trying to see if this would work, but I was having a hard time because I forgot to put tape on the back of this the first time I stamped it, and it was missing a section. Excuse me. And so I tried to really hard to line it back up and didn't do so hot. So it's kind of like Dizzy 3D over here. But you can just stamp it or you can stack if it on here somewhere. You gotta find the sweet spot to where it lines up, and it's not that easy to figure it out. But nope, that's not it either. There was one piece that helped me figure it out, and now I can't. Oh, there it is. One option. So you can still stamp it and get those defined lines and not make a mess like I did. and then you could still color it and it also be stacked with your die cutouts. I think that would be it. Take it up a level is basically what it would do. So I thought this one was fun, and the fact that you get the the stamps, you get both of these, and you can do that technique with both of them, both the big and the small. So I thought this is a fun set because you're not limited and you can elevate it to be stamped and die cut. And then let me try to get all of this out of the way. And then I got this stamp or stencil set. It's 4 pieces for $3.48. I thought that I ordered the stamp set and the die cut with this. Apparently I didn't. Apparently I only ordered the stencils. So the order that I've got coming probably next week, early next week, is the stamps and the die cuts. So there's 8 butterflies, and you stamp, you cut them out, you stamp, and then you do the stencil with your blending brushes. So I can't wait to try this one. This one's gonna be fun because this is a 3-step process, which just only elevates your pieces even more. And I love butterflies. So can't go wrong. And the fact that it's 4 um, steps to it is nice too. So like that. Here's a time where I didn't read. Actually, I didn't push the right spot because they had A6 and A4. I accidentally hit the A6, got them backwards, probably backwards in my head, and ordered the wrong ones. These were supposed to be the 8x11 sheets, but instead I got 4x6. And it's all white, 25 pieces for $3.48. The the pearl paper, the pearlescence paper, they have them individually. So the ones that I've been getting have been the mixed package, and so I decided I wanted to get specifically one color, and I was looking at the blue too, but I went for the white because I'm thinking more towards Christmas cards with this to have a very elegant background no matter what I do on the front, that it'll look much more Christmassy. And then I got these napkins. Thank you, Nicole. They were 206, they're 228 now. I don't remember how many. 20? That tiny print. Yep. There's 20 napkins in here. I just absolutely loved it. I just think it's blue, my favorite color. Flowers and birds. You can't lose. And so I've thought about making, like in butterflies, making like a series of cards using these. Like doing a card, doing like thank you. Um, uh, there's like pick like 3 sediment type or 3 types of reasons why you would give out a card. A couple can be birthdays, a couple can be get well soon, a couple can be best wishes, and a couple can be thank you. So I thought about doing a series of greeting cards using these. And Nicole gave me the idea. So thank you again, Nicole. Nicole's Happy Place. Go check out her videos. She's got some awesome haul videos, and she's going to start doing um, videos of using her items. So I can't wait to see what she makes. I'm excited. So I when I saw her haul these napkins, and she hauled them twice. So we both like something else again. I was like, those would be striking cards. And you could put a pop of yellow in it. Blue, white, and yellow are an amazing combination. Blue, teal, and white is a beautiful combination. And even adding red, white, and blue, that's a no brainer for us in the United States. Excuse me. And other countries. So I'm looking at making a set of cards with different, and who knows, I may end up giving it away as a giveaway so that one of the viewers can have the set. And then the last thing, because I haven't taken a crap ton of time, because I'm tired. I've been up since 6:30, and I only got 45 minutes of sleep, and I've been up all day. Did the training, did the shopping, the whole 9 yards. So I'm a little tired. I probably sound like I'm slurring my words. So I found this. It was $4.94. It has 3,500 stones in it, and I want another element to add to my cards. And these are not for shakers. These are to add just a sweet, sparkly touch to whatever card I want. So if I'm going in the theme of pinks, I've got pinks in here, purples. The variation of color in this set got me. That's what got me into this set because it covers everything. It's got green and red for Christmas. It's got red, white, and blue for 4th of July. It's got pinks, purples. Um, there's another type of blue. There's a gold, a bronze color. Looks like there's two golds in here. Oh, that's yellow. One's gold, one's yellow. There's a soft orange color. There's regular blings. Teals, two teals. There's three kinds of blues. And there's some in here that are a soft pink, a fuchsia pink with, it looks like, some yellows in it. And then this one's like orangey pink with some yellows. So I thought this will be definitely a cute set to have that I can just add pieces to my card and bling it out. So I also have another set coming, and this is in the nail section. Oddly enough, the other set that I'm getting is also, it was like 8 and some change, and there's, I think, 5 or 6 different types of things and lots of them. So I could have got it cheaper, but there was a time limit on it, and I still ended up picking it anyway, even after it was, I think it was like 50% off. And so I ended up missing out on the sale because I'm dragging my feet to place my orders. I haven't ordered anything in, I think, a week and a half, I think. So yeah, I have one outstanding order that's on its way, and I have stuff in my cart. So I've dramatically slowed down. Yay. My husband tried to give me crap today. And I was like, when was the last time a Temu package came? And he said, because I said, sometimes it's a week and a half. And I said, I don't order multiple times in a week anymore. And he says, oh, you got something Saturday or something like that. I was like, nice try. But I'm pretty sure the last time you got something out of the mailbox that was from Temu happened to be the prizes I won from playing a Temu game. And he quickly got quiet. I was like, I won that one. So he didn't say a word about my shopping with Hobby Lobby and Michael's today. Although before I went out the door, he's like, "You stopping anywhere?" And I was like, "I don't know, I might." He said, "Yeah, you're stopping." The funny thing is he's worse than I am because I've brought him in Hobby Lobby with me, which he's not one of them husbands that sit in the car, which I probably wouldn't spend as much. But he'll come into Hobby Lobby and just start handing me things. If I look at it, he starts handing it to me, and we're leaving there with $100 worth of stuff. And I'm like, okay, you need to stay home because you're costing us more money. It's cute. He knows how cheap I am, and I do a lot for others and not so much for myself. So crafting is definitely where he can definitely tell me thank you for all the things that I do. I do. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that button. If you liked the haul, hit that other button. I'm getting slowly closer to my goal. It's ticking along slow. All of you that have subscribed, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And thank you so much to all the ones that comment. I absolutely love having conversations with all of you. It has been so much fun. And I'm learning from you just as much as some of you have learned from me. So I absolutely am enjoying this doing this channel and so glad that I did because I'm getting to meet some really nice people. So I am going to stop babbling. Catch you on the next one. Thank you. Bye.